full load. And I don't think it was like an internet loading thing. I think it was my computer being shitty. Which also explains the stuttering earlier. Are you ready to rumble? Get ready for some Shrek. Oh god. No. No. Mercy. Yo, I should put Shrek on my vehicle just to, I don't know. Seems like a good idea. Like my Discord profile picture or something. Like that Shrek. That was a good twist road. Even though I missed both the boosters at the end of lap 2. That was a 40. Not bad. You really want me to do it that bad? Ban snaking. Yeah, you're right. Snaking is cheating. But then again, like, so are shift boosts, and then Trident would be banned. Ban Trident, honestly. The only snaking you can ban is Cheat Star, 'cause that's cheating. That was a good lap one. A little slow. But his pace was actually good. I lost it there, but barely a 39. Like, that was pretty good. What was my last 3? Oh, yeah. I've got a lot of sub 40s now, actually. A decently clean run is free sub 40 for me. Well, pretty clean run. Yeah, get out of this community. I'm toxic. Just look at how I abuse you all the time. Call you shit. And they thought Homie was toxic. Yeah, all good spades. Yeah, lurk away as you please. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions about anything, or like even anything in the document, like unrelated to what I'm doing at the moment, just I can try and explain stuff better. You're top 5 of my heart, Falcons. Alright. Does that count for something? MTS didn't work. Oh, shit, please. And I'm missing a quarter of my health. Welcome to snaking this course. I'm missing a third of my health. Fucking hell, dude. 2/5 of my health. There go literally like 2 out of my 5 boosts from wall crashes on lap 1. Fuck. Blue Cross is so AIDS to Snake, dude. It's like literally the worst. Definitely not like the worst at all. Because at least I don't die 13 times doing it. But it's still pretty bad. Fuck, that was bad. Okay. That was a bit dangerous, that last boost, but it worked out. Losing time. Not that the second half matters, but... Yo, Falcons. Actually, though, the easiest top 5 you can get right now is if you do serial gap snaking, and you just play it like it was max speed. And you do side attack dives and stuff. Like, I'm ranked 3 on that course because of that. I've got, like, barely a sub 50, and, like... Yeah, you just use Omega Gauntlet, and then you just play it like it was max speed. You do, like, the Mind Boost. You do, like, the MTS skip or whatever on boost laps. It's probably the freest top 5 of any course in any category in this entire game. That lap 1 was sick. Holy shit. Okay, slow. Yeah, I don't understand like what happens with the slow dives. Oh. Alright. Both my boost laps were like 2 seconds worse than my opener. God bless, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna use Condor instead of Wyvern here, just because I'm not going for the suicide, so there's not really any point. my god. Hitting one was bad enough, but then like bouncing onto the second one was stupid. Like the first one just popped me straight up, but then the second one like popped me backwards. So that was a tiny bit of a late split, but it probably shouldn't matter. Not really doing anything that is... Like I'm not doing any frame perfect runs here that are gonna make unbeatable golds or anything. That opener was good. God, my thumb's sweaty again. Fuck. I don't know if I should play out the rest of the course without wiping it off or what. I gotta wipe it off. I'm gonna mess up my sneaking too much if I don't. Could result in me dying somewhere, so not worth it. The turn is so hard to make at that speed. I probably need to do like an MTS into quick turn or something, instead of just drifting into quick turn. See, I don't know if that's a good menuing strat, but I pressed left on the joystick and then like moved my index finger and pressed left on the D-pad once, so it was like joystick, D-pad, joystick. So I was able to like do it faster. Menuing strat. I'm sure it saves like 1 frame or 2. It's very useful. And it's optimized speed on. I'm just gonna say it, fuck Mobius Ring. Yeah, see? Fuck Mobius Ring. As soon as I got too far to the right, I was like, alright, I'm gonna die. I guess I just like won't MTS the long turn. At least not on boost laps. I don't know if I'll do it on the opener. I didn't have enough speed to do it really, so. Yeah, that was a good ass lap though, holy shit. With boost slaps like that, I could probably PB. I mean, I could probably get like a 25, 20, 20. I don't know what my PB is here. I'll give it a chance to see. I didn't want to scroll up and waste time. And the death sucked though. Lost a lot of time for such a short course. Oh well, deathless runs don't exist, so just gonna have to accept it. Hope for the best later. Man, an action replay code just to turn restore on time attack would be so good for real-time runs, dude. Like, fuck. Also, the camera like glitched there for like a frame. I think it like pointed backwards or something, or it clipped through or something. I don't even know what happened, but something weird happened with the camera. And it was only like for probably one frame. Fuck. This course is so bad to snake, dude. I hate it. Fuck. Oh. Wasn't gonna get me far enough, but I also didn't know how to save it. I might have just been able to point down. I was going slower than I thought. I got a bunch of height, but like no speed. Fuck, I didn't get sub 1. God damn it. Because when I like popped up, I like hit something above me. It was weird. I think Emerald Cup has like the hardest making courses. Diamond Cup has like the hardest courses to survive on in general, but like Emerald Cup courses are just like hard to like function on even. I don't know, I guess it's like both cups, really. Like they're hard in a little bit different ways, but oh. Alright. I'm using the boost yet. I don't know when to boost on this course because it feels like every time I do, I just like fly around somewhere because I'm going too fast. Hey, Line. Get this fucking course. Fuck. This is so slow. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. Anyway. Done with that hellhole. On to the next. That lap 3 wasn't too bad though, actually. It was only like half a second off my test lap. Hopefully I don't die here. That was the beginning of the end for last run. Like it was deathless up to here, and then I died and lost a bunch of time. I was like so far ahead, too, when I died. Holy shit, that was fast. Yo, a 38 opener is like really good, I think. Like I'm sweaty again. Well, I had time to wipe it off there because like I was like driving in a straight line. I didn't wipe off the joystick itself though, so the joystick's still sweaty. That's the other half of the problem. Oh, good. Okay. That was fast too. Both of those endings were like really good. Alright, cool. I wiped it off while driving straight because I like wiped down. I didn't wipe it off super well, but it's a start. Once I get past the course, I'll have time. No! Fuck. Fucking fuck. God damn it. That was so good, dude. Like, that was very close to PB pace, I'm pretty sure. Might have been PB pace. I don't remember if my PB's a 152 or like a 156. I had both those numbers in my mind for some reason. Dude, I'm salty about that one. I had that, dude. Like, that was so good. Now I lose like 2 minutes because RTA of this game is great. I guess I'm taking it slowly. I don't want to die again. Cool. Whatever. Run's not dead. Can still like sub 110. Just have to not die on the 5 hard courses in a row, which are coming up. Is it 6 if you count? Well, I guess 7, 8. Double branches isn't that hard to avoid dying on. There's only like one part that like strictly doesn't have walls, but it is a fairly long part. But I don't know. I guess it's a relatively easy course to not die on compared to the 7 in a row after it. Yeah, it's really like those 7 I should like start the run with. So I was gonna redo my route instead of just track order. Problem with that though is I like my sub splits and they're all like nice and neat, and then I wouldn't have that. Like I can still have sub splits, I guess. They'd just be uneven numbers of splits. Started lift off there, that's weird. Never done that before. Or seen it before or anything. .211 isn't too bad. Did I die? I'm losing time. I guess my PB's... Wait, did I die? Did I mess up menuing? I guess my PB just had a pretty good run. I guess to be fair, like 211 isn't that great. My PB's like a 203 or something. But I thought all my runs there had been garbage. I guess not too bad, but... Yeah, so half pipe I can die a billion times on. Ordeal I can die probably just 1,000 times on. And then Trident I might die a billion or might not die. And then Lotto Shift I can die a bunch. Always dying to coat. So it begins. Fuck. Whoa. I went further off to the left than I expected. Oh shit, I like hit the wall. My thumb have to get sweaty like literally every single place. Fuck. Fortunately, I passed the hard part. Now I just have to get past the part where I can die to random bullshit. Fuck. Hey, I didn't. Yeah, like, I only died once, and that was like right at the beginning. So, no gold, but saved a bunch of time anyway. My gold is deathless, that's about what I care about for now. Buttons and controller are not sweaty. Let's see if I can go 2 minutes before my thumb gets sweaty again. It's really annoying like how much it gets sweaty. And I don't think about it when I do like time attack because like I'm resetting so much and I can just pause at any time. So I just like wipe it off, but like probably doesn't help if it's like a little bit warm in here. I have both my windows open, it's cold outside, but air isn't circulating super well. sub 40 opening. That's sick. Like a 39.1 at that. Can I still make this? Yes, okay. Whew. That happens with max speed, like, you don't have enough acceleration to get enough speed to, like, make it across that, like, little gap. It's stupid. That should be a gold. That was a good run. Bit safe on the suicide. Safer than it needed to be, but... It's only like a 4-second gold, actually. So I'm gonna like snake a little bit at like a few places, and then just drive straight and boost for the rest of it. And then hopefully I just don't die. And if I don't, then I'll save like a minute and a half. Holy fuck, okay. Whew. That's the type of just like random ass like slipping that just happens and then you die. I didn't die there, so that's good. If I bounce like that and don't get the speed, I'm not going to go for the shift boost. Because like the first one's the one that I need to get, or else I lose so much speed because I'm at max acceleration that like getting the other ones becomes not free. You get very much recoil from there. That's not good. I mean, it doesn't matter. It'll be slow. Like, look at this. Slow as fuck. Good. Sub 240 at least. I don't think this will gold, because I golded... Well, I got like a low 230 or something like that, I think, last run here without dying, but I messed up the menuing. Oh, I guess I did gold. Okay. I guess I messed up the menuing worse than I thought. That or I got a worse time than I thought. Anyway, here's when I need to not die 30 times. Fuck. Oh my god. I've never gotten anywhere near that much height before. But I guess I never boost on that turn, which was a bad idea. I almost saved that too. I paused and I was like, wait, can I save this? And I didn't. Well, rip Deathless Gold for here again, which I still don't have. Are you serious? Oh my god. I just strafed too early. That's another annoying thing about this course is if you're trying to not go for those, if you just if you're going so fast, you strafe a tiny bit too early, you just crash into the wall and then you bounce away. And then you don't have enough time to recover your grip before you fly off. Alright, well I'll be about 20 seconds behind. Sucks. I didn't get a chance to read it, said mine. I'll look at it in a sec. I kinda half read it, but I didn't actually fully read it. I'm sweaty. Ready for losing time. Yeah, that would have been a good opener. 32. If I hadn't paused in the middle of a narrow section. In retrospect, I probably could have waited about half a second. That would have been fine. Happened again. That sucks, dude. Especially. Yeah. If I ever just feel kind of empty and lay in bed. Not anymore. I mean, feeling empty, I guess, not quite, but I don't know. I guess I just found something fun to do instead. Play video games. Helps that I really like video games, so Can I please? Okay. Whoa. hopefully finishing the run and not being 5 minutes behind. I'm just gotta do this shit. I think my thumb might get more sweaty when I'm like frustrated. Because like I'm frustrated, my thumb's been sweaty after like every single fucking attempt that I die, and then oh, I almost went off there. Alright, well, successfully died like 15 times and then made it through. Only a minute and a half behind. Can still sub 110 if like everything goes fantastically. But I think almost all my golds in AX Cup are good. Undulation Gold was good. Dragon Slope Gold might be okay. I don't think it's gold or good, but it's deathless at least. Slimline Slits Gold is probably deathless, but I don't actually know. But I'll have to play pretty near to my golds to get sub 110. It would be nice to actually like PB. But I also have to like not die here, which is hard. I'm alive. You're thinking about a lot. It's dumb. Yeah, fair enough. Make sure you remember though, it's a huge difference between your feelings being dumb and you being dumb. Or your feelings being dumb and your feelings being irrelevant. So, even if it's dumb, it still matters. It's still worth, I don't know, talking about it or whatever. You can't really control your feelings, so. Is this game big in the speedrun community? So it's kind of weird. The game's got a decently active community right now, but most of the players who do this game are pretty disconnected from the rest of the speedrunning community. Like, not like they don't like the speedrunning community, they're just like not part of it, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, there's a few people who are decently well known in the speedrunning community. There's like Yoshi Fan, who's done a bunch of stuff for like a bunch of different games. There's Z-Wing, who runs a bunch of different games. And then there's like me, kind of. I mean, I'm not super well known, but I do run other games. I know a lot of other people who run other games. And then there's like a few other people. I'm trying to think of who right now. Not a lot. I mean, that's mostly the two. There's like one more that I'm thinking of. I guess there's Uchiha, who, he's like one of the top Mario Kart 8 guys. He's like an F-Zero old boy. Been around since like I don't know. He was like one of the top F-Zero X players like when that game came out in like early 2000s. So, but yeah. But it is a pretty like a fairly popular game. Like we've got I don't know how many people in the Discord, but probably about 20 or so like I mean 20 is just a rough guess. I actually like haven't counted, but if I just had to like list off a number, I'd say probably around 20 or so like people who have recently been relatively active. Does have Falcons. Oh yeah, you still have Fire Falcons, who isn't well known in the speedrunning community, but at least he speedruns Super Mario 64 once in a while. Just for context, Falcons, we were talking, or like, Spades asked if like F-Zero was common in the speedrunning community, and I was just saying like, a lot of people who run it like aren't really part of the speedrunning community, and like a lot of people who run it is like only F-Zero runners, but like they're not speed. If that makes sense, like it's not dead because we have a lot of people who run it, or like a pretty good number, but they're not like people who also run other games or are known outside of the F-Zero community. Also, that gold, sick. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, people who run F-Zero and not tell them. Also, were you saying what is this to the conversation, or what is this to this run? Because I don't know how long you were gone. I think probably around an hour, but... Oh my god, really? Oh. Well, this should maybe gold. And apparently saved like almost like what is that, like 4.5 minutes on my PB. So I don't know if this is gold or not, but it might. Didn't quite gold. Is because how difficult the game is? I don't think so. Like, that would explain why there aren't people from the speedrunning community coming into GX, but I think that's more a matter of just the fact that there really isn't any exposure. Like, because I mean, there are plenty of people in the speedrunning community who only run like one game. They run one game for a really long time, so it's not like any game is too difficult for them to run or anything, you know. Like, because I mean, there's some people who run a bunch of games, so they don't want to spend like a huge amount of time with one game, and this is kind of one of those games where it kind of needs to be like a main speed game, I guess. Whereas like even games that are like main speedruns for some people, like you can kind of like casually speedrun them, like Mario Sunshine or like Mario 64. Like you can just kind of play and like you'll learn the tricks and stuff, but like not really practice too much and just kind of do runs. But like this game is just like primarily like intense practice and grinding and stuff. Yeah, the thing about this game is like, it's kind of weird to say, but like, there is no like secret for going fast. Like, everything just builds on fundamentals, and you can just add like single things like one step at a time. So if you go from just playing the game casually, you add one thing at a time, and you add the next thing, and you add the next thing, and you just get better and better that way. So it actually really isn't that hard to get into. It takes a long time to build up to like being a top player, or even just like doing strats. Like, on Slimline Slits, there's a strat that I just learned like this week for Black Bull vehicle. Like usually I use Gallant Star, which is a custom, but like the world record strat uses Black Bull. And there's only like a few people who use it for their PBs and use those strats. And like I've been playing for like over a year, and just like I got 5th place, like 5th ranked on the course because of it. So like there's a lot of strats that are like really hard, and like pretty much as you go up, there's always like more strats to incorporate, I guess. But you can incorporate them like as slowly as you want, really. And like there's a lot of pretty like competitive times with like not even top tier vehicles. Just like we've got like a big spreadsheet of just like tracking the top runs of like every other vehicle that like isn't Fat Shark or Black Bull, which are the 2 like non-custom main vehicles. So there's just like, I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense or if I'm just rambling, but like you could just go from playing the game and then like just playing it casually, and you just learn how to quick turn, and then you go from there, and like you just use Fat Shark and just quick turn, and then you can get a lot better times than what you would have been able to set without it, because you wouldn't have been able to use Fat Shark very well without quick turns. But then like after you're comfortable with that, the next thing you can incorporate is MT, which is just like, it's a mechanic where if you release off the engine, if you're like way above your top speed, you slow down. Like you maintain your speed better if your engine isn't on, because if your engine is on, then like your engine accelerates you down towards your max speed. I don't know if you read it in the guide, but like it's a fairly basic thing to learn. Like the concept is simple, but it takes a while to get used to. But like you can just kind of incorporate one thing at a time, and then after you're comfortable with both of those, maybe you start doing MTS, which is like the drifting technique, which isn't too hard to learn, at least like in some cases. But then like from there you could go MTS chaining, which is a lot harder. It's like you just do one and then lead it into another one by like exiting with side attacks, and so I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense, but I agree with whatever that email is line. Yeah, building up skill. Just like, but not even like building up skill, it's just building up like one piece of tech at a time. Oh, okay, I'm live. Cool. But I guess also just building up skill. But it's not like there's a huge barrier to entry, I guess. Like, I don't know if you know Super Mario Sunshine, but like one of the main things is you can skip all of Gelato Beach with like a skip. You have to like, you clip into a hut with a coconut. And like, it's a fairly simple thing, but like, you have to learn it before you can do runs, basically, because it saves like 40 minutes or something. But like, there isn't anything like you have to learn before you can even play the game in this, like there is in some other games. So, I don't know. I didn't even know you're talking, so don't worry. I just chose not to call you an idiot. Don't worry. Yo, am I gonna sub 109 this? If I just gold the next 3 splits, I sub 109. That'd be epic. Knowing me though, I'm probably gonna die in Spiral on lap 3 and then not PB at all. Like I'm gonna die on Spiral on lap 3 twice or something. Fuck. Really messed up the rail slide. Oh my god, fuck. Yeah, Lakeside's been playing for a while too, but... Like, he's near to the Discord, but he's not near to GX. I think he had like a lot of not... Oh fuck. Yep. There goes the sub 109. I think he had like a lot of not applied skill. Because like he'd been playing for a while, but it just like wasn't focused. Because he didn't have like people to talk to about it and stuff. Because he was like kind of playing on his own. But yeah, I mean that's what happens when you stop playing for several months. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. I knew this would happen. Fuck. I can still PB, but like it's not gonna be very good PB. Because there goes like 2 minutes. So rip sub 110. Rip my hopes and dreams. For some reason I just like didn't feel like I had a setup to get an MPS. Or rail slide, I mean. I just didn't. But yeah. I knew some shit like this would happen. But I just like die on a course that like I wouldn't expect. Like this course has walls everywhere. How do I die twice by going off the edge? I'm still ahead, but fuck. That really sucks. Slow Blue Falcon 50% settings. Oh boy, sounds like fun. My favorite. Yeah, lap 3 death spiral, and I lose PB. Except you can't say it, you can't call it, because I already called it before I die on lap 3 on spiral. I already called it. You can still call, try to go for a rail slide on the right side at the end of Sonic Oval. If I'm too far over that way and I pop over the wall and die. That's something that can happen. Or go for a rail slide on the left side and pop over the wall. That'll happen. Would have been cool if I had predicted that shift boost correctly. Motherfucker. That wall tap. Maybe missed the spiral skip. Alright, well that's still gold, at least. Yes, up Star Smiley. Thanks for the luck. I need it for the last course. Yeah, that was a fast lap on lap 3. A wall hit. Late split, because playing a video game. Well, I PB'd, so that's cool.